Cool. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Nerd Chase channel. I'm your boy Nerd Chase, and in this video I want to go ahead and talk about this controversy surrounding the live-action Cowboy Bebop film. Now, for those who don't know, Netflix is doing a live-action adaptation of the series, and you know, Cowboy Bebop is one of the cornerstones of anime. It helped definitely usher in anime in the Western world. It made a lot of great top 10 lists. It's got great characters. It's got a great story. There's just a lot to like about this anime. And me, myself, I hadn't been watching it like that before, but then I started picking it up, and I've enjoyed so far everything that I've seen. I'm probably about halfway through the anime. I work a lot, so of course I can't sit there and just binge watch it all the time. But having said that, let's go ahead and talk about this. Now the live action cast has come out. For the main three, we do have, for Spike Spiegel, John Cho. Jet Black is going to be played by Mustafa Shakir, and Faye Valentine will be played by Daniela Pinata. I'm not really impressed with the cast. One, Jet Black is like, they literally took that name, like literally, like his name is Jet Black. That doesn't mean you have to cast a black dude with him, which admittedly the guy has the build of the character, but you can definitely tell that it's a miscast, and I don't understand why when we have these anime adaptations they have to put black folks in them when they don't really need to. Look at the Death Note movie, you know what I'm saying? AO was black in that movie. No reason for the character to be black, but you know, here we go. We got Jet Black, and just because the guy's got black in the name, they decided to just hire some black guy. John Cho doesn't really fit Spike to me. He doesn't have the look of the character, he doesn't have the feel of the character. And I've always had issues with adaptations of like comic book anime, especially character has to 100% look just like the character from the anime, the manga, the game, the comic book, and the cartoon, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this is live, you know, this is the real world. This is a live adaptation of this. People don't look like that in real life. They just don't. It just looks so stupid. That's like if we come up with a Dragon Ball Z movie and we have a character that has the bright ass outfit that Goku wears, and he has the hair that's spiked in that one specific way, and it's like, there's no fucking way in hell a person is going to be wearing some clothes that bright that looks like that and have their hair spiked like that. I feel like Cowboy Bebop, some of the look of the characters, Jet Black looks a bit more realistic in his design, so I don't really have an issue with him. Spike looks ridiculous. I'm sorry, John Cho just don't look like the character. I don't care how they put the hair up. I don't care with the suit. Even the suit looks stupid. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. I really don't like live adaptations because they do. It's hard to actually make characters look exactly like the characters in real life, and it actually looks good and it makes sense. Now I know there's a whole shit ton of people that cosplay it. I'm all for that, but that doesn't mean that it makes sense to wear the shit that they're wearing. So let's go ahead and listen to what Miss Danielle had to say due to the backlash that she got over her costume design.
Hey guys, so as you know, our Cowboy Bebop first look dropped today, which was so exciting, and I just wanted to address a couple of things that sort of keep coming up in the comments amongst fans. First, I wanted to apologize to the fans that I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character. 6 foot, double D-sized breasts, 2-inch waist. You know, they looked everywhere for that woman, and they couldn't find her. It's kind of weird. So they just went with my short ass. I know. Am I right? You know, there was talk about, like, can we put Daniela in a time machine and maybe give her different parents so she has different genetic information to sort of make her look better? It proved to be too complicated. And the other thing I wanted to bring up was I want to apologize that the outfit I'm wearing is not exactly what she wears in the anime. You know, we tried, but doing stunts in tissue paper, things disappear, they rip, sometimes it just got lost. Anyway, like I was saying, that original costume, they made a couple of them, but like I said, they got sort of slurped up in my various crevices, never to be retrieved again. So he needed to really build something that could withstand the test of time. So just, you know.
This is my thoughts about this. Again, I'm a bit more forgiving with that because I do not like live adaptation looks of certain costumes. I think that they look completely stupid and ridiculous, even in the comics, even in the anime. It doesn't make sense for for characters to be doing all of this stuff and they're wearing it. I believe if you're gonna wear stuff, you know what I'm saying, I mean, I get that, you know, it does show off her sexuality and she uses her sexuality to design of the character. I'm not really too against it. Yes, she could loosen up with some of the designs. I don't really like the boots. Going back to what she did say, I will say this. I know that what she said does put off a lot of people, especially when we go back and we look at some of the pictures that she's posted in the past. This right here being such one of them. Now, Lord knows what she was doing when she took that picture. Now, pictures like this coming up circling across the internet, this is something that she's been wore and everything. And people are like, well, since you wore this, why can't you wear the Faye Valentine outfit and everything? And I'm like, okay, to be fair, she's, you know what I'm saying, I gotta look at it from both sides. For one thing, it looks like she just posed in. If she was in an action film and she was wearing that the entire film, maybe she was in the action film when this came up and everything. I don't know, but based on this picture, and I'm like, yeah, anybody could wear that shit, but you know, to actually utilize it in action sequences in a movie, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I understand that fans are like, well, if you wore that, then you should be able to do all of these stunts and stuff in the movie. I'm like, nah, it's a freaking picture. You can pose wearing that, but you know, can it actually be plausible in the movie? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, but I also kind of see it from their perspective, because I'm like, if they didn't have it, there's got to be a reason why, to some extent. Granted, I know that they're trying to tone down on the sexuality of the character. I know without a doubt that they're trying to do that. Maybe, hell, she's even, you know, miscast for the role because, you know, Faye is rather tall and yeah, she's a bit busty and everything. And, you know, clearly Daniela, even though she's a highly attractive woman, doesn't really fit the character physically wise. I'm not really sure, because like I said, this is Netflix and a lot of their adaptations just turns out to be pretty shitty. Not really the television ones. Television ones be popping, but the movie adaptations tend to be shite or shit. I've been listening to a whole bunch of British, so I had to say shite. But I'm willing, you know, so I'm willing to give her a chance. If she can actually act her ass off and knock it out, fine. The design, I'm not really having too big of an issue with. Yeah, they could tweak some things here and there to make her a little bit more sexual, because Faye Valentine is a sexual character. The fact that she said what she said, I'm kind of on the fence about it. On one side of it, I can kind of understand. Now, if they're saying, you know, she didn't want to wear it because she's uncomfortable, or she doesn't like it because it's too overly sexualized, and I say, fire ass, get somebody that's accepting the role, because this is the role that you signed up for. So all that nitpicking shit can go out the damn window. But if it is because, you know, it does hinder her performance in the physical aspect of it, then I guess I can understand. I can understand it from everybody's different perspectives. And what she said, I'm not really mad about. I'm not saying, and I'm looking at all these posts and they're like, man, she's just slamming the fans, and she's just hating the fans. I'm like, no, what she said was not bad. Yes, she was a bit snarky. Yes, she was a bit sarcastic, but I'm not saying she's sitting here slamming the fans or anything based off what she had said. And everything she said is true. You should just take her word for it and just kind of move on. You might not like what she said, but she wasn't sitting here just cussing the fans out, you know what I'm saying, trying to mislead the fans or anything like that. Her, I'm willing to give her a shot. Yeah, she looks like she's miscast, but you know what I'm saying, sometimes people don't look the part, but they can still act the part. And I don't really have too big of an issue with the outfit. I'm the same guy that actually likes the MCU versions of the characters' outfits, because they actually look good, they actually make fucking sense, they actually look realistic and don't look stupid like they do in the comics. And that includes X-Men, that includes the DC, that includes Hellboy. Like, all of these outfits look a hell of a lot better than they do in the damn comics. They do. I don't care what nobody say, they do. Kiss my tush. Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we got going on this channel, and we'll definitely catch you guys later.